Hello, you're very welcome to this episode of My Generation Gap podcast, a podcast where you have me, Stuart Vincent Moore, a 50-year-old member of Generation X, talking art, media, culture, and stuff and nonsense for about 10 minutes before we actually start talking about what we're here to talk about, which this week is Donnie Darko. But I'll be talking about it with my niece, Harriet Pilkington, an 18-year-old member of Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Oh, yeah, Gen Z. IRH, how you doing?
Yeah, all good. We were at a wedding last night. That was fun, but we didn't get until like 12, so I am shattered this morning. When I received your message, like, record at 9 a.m.
Stop at it. Oof, sorry.
It's fine. When I received your message, like, record at 9 a.m., I was like, no.
You should know by now, H, that when I say record at whatever time, I mean an hour later, because I know it will be.
Yeah. It's getting later though. We used to both be like 15 minutes late. Now you're on time, and then it was like half an hour late.
Yeah.
And then now I'm just always like an hour late. But to be fair, there's days where we both are.
Well, this morning we were both late, weren't we? Yeah.
We were.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how's your week been, H?
It's been all right. I saw you last weekend. We met up Earl.
We met up Earl a couple of times, yeah.
We did.
In real life.
And we made your KFC chicken, which was go on.
Well, I just said I brought the seasoned, the 11 secret herbs and spices recipe for KFC.
What? And then you left with 10 because Dad stole them on.
Yeah. You nicked my one of the secret herbs and spices. So I've only got 10 now.
You only got 10. And what else? We had loads of snacks, didn't we?
Yeah, loads of snacks.
Loads of snacks.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was it, really. Just a bit of a hangout. And then, actually, I met you twice in Earl this week because then you came to one of my gigs. Just did an open mic gig, didn't I? Just testing out some new jokes.
Yeah. On Tuesday, that was really good. I mean, it was quiet, but it was really nice, actually, because it was like really close-knit audience, and for people to try new material and stuff, it just felt really nice and lovely, didn't it? I thought it flowed really well.
Yeah. Well, that's what those nights are for. They're really good.
Yeah.
Just to try out new jokes.
I think I've got like an iron deficiency because I'm like shattered all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I've been a bit better the past few days. A lot of people have been telling me to drink orange juice, as I believe it helps your body take in iron, the vitamin C, like fresh, like completely fresh orange juice, because vitamin C helps you take in iron. And whether it's true or not, I've been feeling better. Taking in more iron from my food and buying more cereals with iron in. So if you feel crap at the minute, try some orange juice.
Orange juice, and then eat some 6-inch nails.
Yeah.
But not the galvanised steel ones. Traditional iron. Rusty nails. Eat some rusty nails. And you'll be all right.
Nails. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so I've had a good week, H.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't tell you, did I, about the gig that we went to the other week?
No.
Where, not a comedy gig, but me and Caroline and Ivan went to see, we had tickets because it was one of Ivan's favourite musicians was playing at the Utilita Arena.
What musician?
Cave Town.
Oh, I knew you were going, but I didn't know you'd gone. Was that this week?
It was last week, or a couple of weeks ago, anyway. So we went to see Cave Town, and they were on with. It was like a big lineup. There was Hot Mulligan.
Hot Mulligan.
Yeah. The headliners were a band called Pierce the Veil.
Right.
And then. And another group, which I can't remember, but they all sounded the same. They just all sounded the same. They might as well just... Yeah, apart from Cave Town was different, but all the others were... They all just sounded exactly the same. So
and what did you think to Cave Town?
Well, Ivan said, actually, when Cave Town's on, I want to be in the arena on my own. I don't want you
Right.
two in there with me. So
Oh,
I
bless
don't
him.
want you
That's
to
so
listen to
real.
Cave Town. I don't want you to have anything to do with them or me.
Yeah,
So we we had to
I
go and
love that. That's
yeah.
what I'd do.
Yeah, so we were
Yeah, take me
banished.
but don't come with me.
Yeah.
Banished from the arena.
Yeah, so it's the
That's
utility arena, which is massive, isn't it? And we were in the standing area, so we had to come out and we had to sit in the in like the thoroughfare. So we were sat down by some bins
yeah,
because
some
we'd been
bits.
we were just shattered. We sat down by some bins, and after
Yeah.
about 10 minutes, one of the security guys were really nice. Actually, it was really good. Team of people working at utility that were looking out for people and just really
Yeah.
taking care of people. And after a while, one of the security guards came up to Caroline and said, "Is he all right? Has he taken something? Because I'd just fallen asleep." We were both
You
Caroline.
go on. Yeah, I was gonna say
Caroline.
you fall asleep. Sorry, I said go on and then carried on talking.
Yeah.
Then didn't I? You fall asleep all the time. It must be something in the family because Grandad Jim used to fall asleep all the time. Like I'd be mid conversation with him and he'd just snooze. I'd just hear him
Yeah.
snore.
Yeah, yeah. It's a family trait. Yeah. Yeah, so they were like, so she's like looking up from a book that she was reading. Oh yeah, she was asleep in the middle of an 80,000 people
You're
concert.
just like asleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I've fallen asleep in some great places, H.
Well, I have heard the rumour that when you used to live in Wakefield that you used to fall asleep on the buses and end up back at the bus depot, whatever it's called, the bus station.
Thankfully, I didn't live too far away from the bus depot.
Yeah.
So it was that was when I lived in town, when I lived in Wakey.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd wake up and they'd kick me off the bus, say, "You can't sleep here, mate."
Yeah.
So yeah, then it was
Well-
only like a 20-minute walk home.
Yeah. Well, speaking of music, this is kind of a chatter with the gappers because I've got a theory. Right. So, we did our Knight Rider episode, didn't we?
Yeah.
A song has gone viral. Viral. It's like the Halloween song of the year-ish. Anyway, Doja
What?
Cat, I think it's called Amen, and it samples the Knight Rider theme tune, and I couldn't believe it. I was in the car, and it came on the radio, I think it was, and I thought, oh my God, she's been listening to My Generation. That is the only explanation that Doja Cat would have heard the Knight Rider theme tune in the last few months.
Doja Cat. I don't know anything about Doja Cat.
Don't know anything about Doja Cat. Doja Cat's an artist I would say most popular among Gen Z. I would say maybe
Okay.
millennial.
All right.
Yeah,
What, super popular?
super popular. Yeah. Yeah,
I
I'd
mean,
say like
will the
mega
song get to number one in the hit parade?
I think it could. I think for Halloween, it's on. It was on an advert the other day, a Fortnite advert or something. So I've seen it like all over the place, on TikTok and stuff. So yeah,
Alright.
thanks to us.
You think we've inspired Doja Cat?
I think we've inspired Doja Cat. Yeah,
Oh well, maybe I'll look up Doja Cat and give it a listen.
yeah. See the work we've inspired.
Right. Well, let's crack on and talk about what we're here to talk about, H.
Yep.
Because this week is Donnie Darko. Now, I chose Donnie Darko because it was a film that when it came out, I really, really loved this film.
Yeah.
And it's sort of it's a real mix of things. It's a bit horror, a bit sci-fi, a bit superhero film, a bit teenage coming of age film. It tries to be all sorts of things.
I'd class it as a bit freaky and a bit scary and a bit confusing and a bit odd.
All right. Well, what did you think of it, H?
I thought, do you know, I'm not mad that I watched it. It wasn't like, oh, I've watched it and it's rubbish. It was, oh, I've watched it and that's done now. It wasn't like, oh my god, wow, my life has changed. I
Uh-huh.
think I think the whole idea of free will, divine intervention, is there a god, is there not a god? You know, he's travelled, dear listener, if you've not watched Donnie Darko, he basically travels back in time and fixes all the problems he's made, I suppose. But then he hasn't made them because he's gone back in time and not done it. It's very confusing. I do have to say, even if you watch the film, you may be as confused as this explanation because it's just downright confusing. But I thought the acting was good. I thought that
Yeah.
he played a really good part in it, in the fact that he's playing like a schizophrenic character who's seeing Frank, this giant bunny, who's telling him to do various things, which I still don't get. Why? Right, Frank, this giant bunny called Frank, is in this suit. Yeah. Why is there a guy inside the suit when that guy's not real? Why didn't they just keep it as a bunny? Because couldn't the bunny just resemble everything? Why did they give it like a person's face? Why was there a person in the suit? Well, it's not a real person.
Why do you think it's not a real person?
Well, because he's not real. It's not possible for him to be real to appear where he appears. He can't just appear in a therapist's office, can he? Just teleport in there and like...
No, but inside the rabbit suit is a guy called Frank.
That's what I'm saying, but I don't understand why there's a person inside the bunny suit or who Frank is. That was the bit that's confused me probably most out of the whole thing.
Okay, so Frank is Donnie's sister's boyfriend. I'll tell
Really? How is that a connection that you've made?
Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do.
Tell me how you got there.
Let's take a step back. I'll summarise the film.
Yes. Yeah.
So the film is...
Hopefully better than I've just summarised it.
It's based... Well, it's not based on anything. The film is called Donnie Darko, and it follows Donnie Darko over a period of like a month in October 1988. Donnie Darko goes sleepwalking, and then one day after sleepwalking, he comes home and a aeroplane jet engine has smashed through their house and landed in his bedroom.
Which is so realistic, by the way.
But then he then
just
has
hate it when that
visions.
happens.
He then has visions of some nightmarish 6 foot tall bunny who appears to him and says the world is going to end in 28 days, 6 hours, 42 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yeah.
And then the whole film is set within those 28 days, or most of it is,
Yeah, most of it, yeah.
revolving around Donnie Darko trying to save the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, it is... I think Donnie Darko tries to be many, many things, the film. It tries to be a sci-fi film. It tries to be all sorts of things.
Were the SFX good for that time? Because obviously you look at them now and it's absolutely terrible. For the time it came out, were they really good special effects?
What do you mean? What was really terrible? What, the sky?
Well, the sky, the bubble that comes out of him and moves around, the bubbles, the mirror wobbling.
Well, they were supposed to sort of represent water in a way.
Yeah, but I don't think they were very good.
Well, and there were also, it was a bit of a homage to The Abyss, which is a James Cameron film.
Right.
So Richard Kelly, who directed this, talked about being influenced about the look of the film Abyss, which has some alien things in it that look like those water trails.
Yeah.
So there are two versions of this film, H.
Right.
There is the theatrical version, which we watched.
Yeah.
And then there is a director's cut, which the director's cut explains all of the time travel things and what's
Yes.
happened there.
How he's managed to do, yeah.
And it explains it all, and it has things like the tangent universe, which most of Donnie Darko is set in a tangent universe. And a tangent universe is set up by an artifact, which is usually made of metal, which disrupts the space-time continuum and ends up somewhere where it's not supposed to be, and
So
creates...
is the tangent universe where he's kind of the first 3/4 of the film? Like when he's not hit by the jet, he's...
Yeah, so
Sorry, the dog's barking.
So from the moment he's not hit by that jet engine, they're
That's
in the
when
tangent universe.
Yeah, I thought so. And then he's seeing Frank, who's telling him the world's going to end, and he lights that paedophile's house on fire, and various other things. His girlfriend dies.
Yeah.
So
So,
the real world never had a girlfriend, did he?
well, this is it. So all the
Yeah.
things that happen in Donnie Darko are in this tangent universe, which lasts for 28 days, 6 hours and 42 minutes, up until the point where the real jet engine falls off the plane and lands in real time, when it's supposed to.
Yeah, because I suppose in time travel, if you're going forward down a length of time, and then you go back around and loop it back around and carry on again, that tangent universe is alongside
Yep.
the thing that's actually happened. I get that now.
Yeah. So, and then they have things like the manipulated dead and the manipulated living and the living receiver, which are all characters within the tangent universe, which are supposedly help I've forgotten the name of the person that's supposed to resolve the tangent universe, to guide them to be able to resolve the tangent universe.
The older woman.
Well, she's one of those. Yeah, she's a manipulated
she's one
living.
But
But
what does that mean?
well, this is the whole thing, H. This is why the director's cut is not the best version of the film, because I think if you get bogged down too much in the whole time travel tangent universe,
Yeah,
it takes away from the film.
Yeah.
And I think now, do I like this film or not, H? It's one of those films where when I first watched it, I loved it and I thought it was great, and I watched it not long after it was released. It was released made in 2001, so we've classified it as Gen Z, even though it's, or we've classified it as Generation Z, even though it's sort of
Gen Z.
Yeah, and it's also set in 1988, even though it's past our cut-off point of 2000, the year 2000, isn't it?
I mean, we could kind of class it as a both Gen X and Gen Z.
Yeah, we could do, really.
And
So
then
I remember
next
loving.
week.
I remember loving the film. I remember loving the imagery of it, the rabbit, Frank, because it reminded me a lot
Frank
of
is a very unique costume.
Yeah, so it reminded me of Harvey, the rabbit in the film Harvey, which is
Oh, I've never watched that.
Oh, it's a great film, H.
What's it about?
Well, it's about James Stewart, who sees a 6 foot tall white rabbit, but only he can see him.
Oh. Yeah, that is very similar.
Yeah. And Harvey sort of interferes with his life. It's a really good film.
Wow, that's freaky. My lord, I've just looked it up.
What, Harvey?
That's not even a rabbit. What even is that? Well, it is a rabbit, but that's heavily disturbing.
What, Harvey?
Harvey the rabbit.
How can you look at? You can't see him. Nobody sees him. What have you just looked at?
Harvey the rabbit.
From the James Stewart film?
Yeah, well, it says film, yeah.
I'm not sure what you're looking at there, right?
Right, fair enough.
Because I don't think at any point you see the rabbit, or do you?
Well, I'll show you a picture of the rabbit that it's come up as on Google.
Oh, yeah, that's Harvey. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy vibes, yeah.
Yeah.
What, is Harvey like a horror?
No, Harvey's a really great film. It's sort of like a gentle, philosophical film, really. It's really sort of a comedy.
Right, anyway, back to Donnie Darko.
Oh yeah, because you forgot the name. What are we watching again? Botty Bunny.
Yeah, rang you up, didn't I? What are we watching? Botty Bunny.
So I remember really loving Donnie Darko, and I love the imagery of it. I love
Yeah.
the music in Donnie Darko.
You know what? Yes, the playlist was absolutely ace. I am completely in agreement there. You've got Duran Duran. You've got... I've forgotten.
All the other songs.
All the other songs.
Well, there's a couple of Tears for Fears tracks in there, isn't
Yes, of course there is. Yeah, Head Over Heels.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's also a version of Mad World done by Donny Jules, and you know that was Christmas number 1H.
Was it? Was it at the end? The Mad
Yeah,
World?
they played it at the end, and that was it was Christmas number 1. I think that's the only Christmas number 1 that I like more than Fairy Tale of New York.
Oh, do you like Fairy Tale in New York?
Of course, I like Fairy Tale of New York.
Do you know what my favourite Christmas song is?
What?
I like Driving Home for Christmas.
Oh, Chris Rea.
Yeah, and I don't know why. It's just like my favourite one. I listen to it when it's not Christmas.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So, the film. Let me summarise it. H.
Okay.
It's. We'll. I know I gave like a really brief overview then, but Donnie Darko is living in a upper middle class family. They're quite a wealthy family. He goes to school in just a normal, everyday school, but he faces all sorts of things, doesn't he? He's sort of, apart from his sleepwalking and suffering from schizophrenia, he's on medication for his mental health issues. He's seen a psychiatrist regularly. He's struggling in school. He's sort of trying to rebel against school. School are looking to...
Fear and Love.
Fear and Love from the preacher, Jim Cunningham, excellently played by Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
Who comes along and trying to swoop into the school, and then they end up banning books, don't they? And trying to affect the curriculum with their fear and love hypothesis, where everything is on this line, isn't it? Everything is either...
on the spectrum between fear and love.
Yeah. And, you know, following the word of God and things. So he's trying to rebel against all those things. He finds himself a girlfriend. He, falls out with his sister, but then sort of makes up with his sister again, and just goes through all the things that teenage boys
go through.
Do. But the film, in my view, the film is too... Watching it again now, I see it being too muddled. I think it's trying to say or do too much, and it gets lost in itself, and then it ends up becoming like too pretentious, too, trying to be too clever for its own good, or trying to go through too much. Because there's things in there about, there's the time travel thing, and then him seeing... There's a section in the film...
There's only so much you can say in an hour and 50 minutes, isn't there? Do you know what I mean? It's like, you can't... Yeah, I think if you try and do too many things and show too many points, like you said, it kind of gets lost within itself and, slightly confusing. Yeah,
so it's... Donnie Darko has his alliterative name, doesn't he? So that points at him being like
Botty
a
Bunny.
superhero, Botty Bunny. It points at him being a bit of a superhero. And then his dad says something about a kid that he went to school with. He also had an alliterative name. It was like Freddie Fassbender or something like that. And he did something weird. And he was obviously some sort of superhero in his... He fixed some sort of tangent universe when he was a child. And so it points to Donnie Darko as being the saviour of this universe and being a superhero. And he's wearing a hoodie and
Yeah.
things. It's all symbolic. And even Gretchen, his girlfriend, says to him, "What is that? Some kind of superhero name?" and things like that. So there's
Yeah, is that
all
like a superhero name? Like, yeah.
yeah. So they've thrown all that in there, and there was no need
Yeah.
to do that. I think that muddied the waters more. There's things in there about time travel and free will and the manipulation by a deity, whether it be God or somebody else, some outside alien influence.
Yeah.
And, there's bits in there where Donnie Darko's seeing the projection from each other and seeing people's path through life and seeing things moving around, and it leads him to a gun and all sorts of things, doesn't it? So there's all those things about what's free will and what isn't free will, and
Yeah, and I get that element of it, but how the hell is Frank her boyfriend? The sister's boyfriend?
so his Frankie's in the film sort of all the way through, but you don't really see him. You see his car leaving the house. You see him being mentioned. Frank, even in the Halloween party, it says on the thing, "Oh, gone to get some beers." Frank.
Yeah, so I thought that was like the bunny manipulating him, and I don't know why.
Well, the bunny is sort of manipulating him.
Well,
so
yeah, he is. Well, yeah, but I don't know why I didn't put it together as actual person.
So, of course, then it all comes together. It's all the thing where Frank has gone to get some beers. He's driving back. He swerves to avoid old mother death, and ends up killing Gretchen.
Yeah.
So Donnie Darko shoots Frank in the eye, and he's got the rabbit suit on because that's his Halloween outfit for the Halloween party that he was going to, because they threw a Halloween party, don't they?
Yes. Okay.
Well, they throw a party to celebrate to celebrate Elizabeth, who is Donnie's sister, getting into Harvard.
So when the bunny's doing things and saying things to him, that's not Frank, then, is it? That's his.
Well, it is. It's sort of Frank, but it's according to the the time travel law of the film. Frank, or the bunny, or Frank inside the bunny suit, is one of the manipulated dead who is there to guide Donnie into saving the universe. So he's there to guide Donnie to set a sequence of events to go in to see what Donnie has to do to sacrifice himself and save the universe. So what he has to do is he has to sacrifice himself by...
Why at the end, when Donnie Darko's dead, because he's gone back in time and he's been in his bedroom when the jet plane fan thing hits his bedroom, and he's dead, and then they go around all the people that are obviously grieving the loss. Why is he sat in his room with all these things with the bunny suit?
So when Donnie Darko's lying in bed laughing, wait for the aeroplane engine to hit him.
No, when when they're showing each person's loss, so they're showing the dad, the mum, and they're showing. There's a scene where also I want to ask you about the scene where Gretchen waves at the mum. How does she wave at the mum when she doesn't know her?
Well, that's
does she just
really
wave at her
good
in general?
Yeah. So no, it's not in general.
It's there for a reason, but I don't know the reason.
The reason is that although the tangent universe has been destroyed and the world has been saved, and all those people that Donnie Darko's touched, all their lives that he touched, sort of feel some sort of connection, even though it hasn't happened yet, which is why Gretchen stops and waves at his mum, and she waves back like they sort of know each other, but they don't, because of course she never met Donnie Darko in the resolved universe.
Yes.
And Frank like touch his eye or something, like, because that's where he was shot. He like feels pain in his eye.
Maybe that's what he's showing in that scene. So Frank's in his room and he's got like the bunny suit I think
Yeah,
it is on
getting
the
ready for the
side,
Halloween.
or a
Yeah.
drawing of the bunny suit or whatever, some drawings
Yep.
of it and the bunny suit
Yep.
on the side. And maybe he touches his eye. Maybe that's what I missed. Maybe that's what they're showing
Yes.
in that
So that's
scene.
him feeling something because the
Yeah,
tangent universe has now collapsed, and it's all those things that happened which now won't happen.
yeah,
So it's a bit like It's a Wonderful Life, isn't it? Where Jimmy Stewart is going to commit.
never watched it.
He's going to not commit suicide, but he's going to take his own life, isn't he?
Yeah,
And the angel, Clarence the angel, shows him everything that would have happened if he's not around.
yeah. I haven't actually watched it, but I do know it's classed as a Christmas film, isn't it?
It's a Christmas film, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great film. You should watch It's a Wonderful Life. Maybe we should do It's a Wonderful
Maybe we
Life
should
at
do it for
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll defy you to watch it. I challenge you to watch it without crying.
Yeah. Well, every year my ex-boyfriend's auntie would insist that every person in the family together in the same room watched It's a Wonderful Life, and nobody liked the film except from her because they'd watched it over and over and over and over and over. They were all bored of it. Anyway, she fell asleep and they fast forwarded it right to the end of the film, and they convinced her, like fully convinced her that they'd watched it, and then they could carry on with their day.
She'd do that every year. It'd be like putting stuff in BA's milk. Here, Grandma, we'll press play on a video recorder, and then just have a drink of this milk.
Have a bit of this. Yeah.
Just have a drink of this,
and then
and
snowball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a snowball at Christmas.
Yeah.
It's only
Snowball-
recently.
I don't drink often, but snowballs are amazing.
Yeah, well, I'm 50 years old now, age.
Yeah.
And it was sort of embarrassingly recently that I realised that snowballs were alcoholic.
That is embarrassingly recent.
Yeah, just a few years ago, because of course we always
And
had.
how did you find that out? Was it when you hit the floor?
Well, no, it's because when I said to Caroline, my wife, "Oh, why don't we have some snowballs this Christmas?" and she'd never had a snowball,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Well, what did you drink at Christmas when you were kids?" Because we were just always given snowballs when we were like 8 years old, just necking snowballs down when I think maybe my mum gave us some just to send us to sleep on Christmas Eve.
Just so that you're all shattered by Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
Now I know why my mum has to drink snowballs all day on Christmas. It's a Christmas dependency.
Yeah, she has to drink snowballs and watch The Exorcist.
Snowballs do help Christmas though, because Christmas, as much as it is a fantastic time of year, I also think it's an incredibly stressful time of year.
Oh, it's
There's a lot of
stressful,
stress that comes with Christmas. It's unbelievable. So yeah, snowballs, you know what, valid.
Yeah, so there's other things in Donnie Darko as well, because of course there's an election going on at the same time. There's the Bush-Dukakis election,
There is,
which they talk about that, don't they? And so Donnie Darko's film are all Republicans.
Yeah.
So they're all going to vote Bush, aren't they? But of course, the younger generation like to be more socially responsible. So they're, his Elizabeth, his daughter, says, "Well, I'm voting Dukakis, the Democrat." And of course, in that election, Dukakis doesn't win, and Bush wins that election. But they talk about his dad and talking about, well, come and see me when all your taxes have been spent, because they have to spend all the taxes on social responsibility and things.
Yes.
So there's that in there as well about the class structure
politics
and those
the
politics.
generational. Yeah. I was. This is something that I get quite often. And,
Hang on a minute, H. I'm just gonna let the cat out.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Let the cat out of the shed.
Let the cat out of the shed.
No, you're stopping in. No, she's stopping in.
Oh, okay. This is something that, and he won't mind me referencing this back to an episode because it was mentioned, and we did an episode with Chris Richmond.
Oh, yeah.
And he mentioned about his own children and how he felt that my generation was just wrong. I feel like generation like Gen Z and before Gen X and before kind of see my generation as like wrong in every single thing we do. We can't do a single thing right. If we want to work, we're like too proud. If we don't want to work, like there's just, and it like lumping us all into one category like we're not separate people. I think is just absolutely crazy. But I think that it is a thing where it's my generation is seen, and I suppose it's kind of with every generation at the age that I'm at, kind of the youth who's old enough to have an opinion and form an opinion, but still in older people's minds classed as young or, quote, too young. But then, I'd argue the fact that the voting age and things like that, there was a massive debate about the voting age, and I'd say, well, yeah, okay. And I remember speaking to somebody and they were like, the voting age should be higher because people can't think straight when they're like in their late teens and early 20s. I'm like, are you kidding me? But 90-year-old Deirdre, who, you know what I mean, can't like form a sentence, do you know what I mean? It's like, I think everybody should just have the right to believe in what they want to believe in and not be lumped into a category of, I know our whole thing is based on generation that we kind of comment on, but, as actual personality traits, generations. I think my generation is often seen as like a bit of an enemy. And I suppose in the 80s, Gen X was seen that way. And then in the 90s, millennials were seen that way. And I feel like it's just a trend that's going to go on and on and on.
Oh, well, it will do, and it always will, and it always has.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the previous generations are work shy.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. The next generation's always has it easier.
Yes, yeah. That's what's always said, yeah. You got a cat on your shoulder.
I got a cat on my shoulder.
And I feel like that's shown in the film.
Yes, yeah.
And in Edward Scissorhands, actually, that we looked at last time.
Yeah. That's always there. So I think there's bits in there about class and class structure because, of course, the film also talks about the book, The Destructors.
Yeah.
That's mentioned quite a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's banned, isn't it, that book?
They banned the book, The Destructors, and Kitty Farmer calls it pornography, doesn't she? Because she sees
I haven't
it as
actually. Do you know what the film's about? The book's about?
Yeah, so it's a really interesting book. Actually, it's a short story by Graham Greene, and it's about a gang of kids set in 19.
Oh yes, yeah. Sorry, I remember mentioning it. Go on.
Yeah, so it's a gang of kids, and it's set in like 1950s post-war London, and they're like a bit of a trouble causer gang, and there's the whole things in there about the grand gang dynamics and being leader of the gang and things. This new guy comes along, and he says, "Right, what we're going to do is, you see this house over here. This belongs to," and I forgot the name of the guy who owns the house. He says he's going away for bank holiday weekend, so we're gonna. So they said, "Oh, should we rob his house?" He goes, "No, we're not going to rob his house. We're going to demolish it. We're going to do something truly creative and wonderful." And and what they do is they spend the whole weekend, and it's highly organised. They go into the house and they demolish it from the inside out. So they go in, and they smash up all the furniture, and then they systematically take down all the floorboards and all this, and they take it out. So then it's like just a shell of a house, and then they take out like strategic bits of mortar, so it'll just collapse.
Yeah, so it'll just collapse from the inside, and
and then what they do is they tie a rope around like one of the bricks to a lorry that's parked outside. So when the lorry sets off in the morning, it pulls the whole house down.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But there's all sorts of things in the story because it's set in post-war London. There's all this rubble, the working class kids, and the house that they destroy, they keep on saying it's part of the old world. It's a house that was designed and built by Christopher Wren, who's a very famous 17th century architect who designed and built St Paul's Cathedral and things like that. So it's not a house. It's a house that stands proud in this.
Yes, I know what you mean. It's not like just a random house. Yeah.
No, it's a very beautiful house which represents like the old world or the old world systems, and there's that in there. So it's, they're talking about bringing down systems of power and authority and things like that, and which is what Donnie Darko is doing as well, isn't he? Standing up and rebelling against systems of authority, standing up and
there's a lot of
rebelling against the school, against he calls Jim Cunningham the Antichrist, and he tells Kitty Farmer to stick the what was it? The book.
Yeah. It was the book of the thing about the fear and love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insert it into her anus.
Yeah.
Which Kitty Farmer is a very funny character. I mean, she's an awful, awful individual, isn't she? But when she comes and knocks on the door, because there's a part in the film in it where Frank the rabbit, convinces Donnie Darko to go and burn down the house of Gene Cunningham.
Well, is that reference of the book? Do you think?
No, I think what they're doing is because of, if you look at it from a sci-fi point of view, and the sequence of events that's got to happen, of course, Donnie Darko's mum has to be on that plane with her daughter Sam.
Yeah.
And for them to be on the plane, it needs Kitty Farmer to not be on the plane with the dance troupe, which means then Kitty Farmer stays at home because there's all the fallout from Gene Cunningham being his secret cellar being revealed to be a dungeon of child pornography, and him being a paedophile. So all those sequence events, that all starts off by Donnie Darko burning down that house.
Yes.
So that has to happen.
I can see that full circle now.
Yes, all those that. But metaphorically, it's about him challenging power, isn't it, and destroying something, and then bringing down old systems of power and authority.
Yes.
Which again, I think it is. It's just trying to say too much and do too much in this. Yeah. In this film, but there's that great scene, isn't it, where Kitty Farmer, who's a religious, crazy person, knocks on the Darko family's door and says to Rose Darko, because she needs her to take the dance troupe to. They're going to Vegas to go and perform in the dance troupe finals or something. And she says, Rose, I don't know if you realise what an opportunity this is for our daughters. This has been a dream of Samantha's and all of ours for a long time. I made her lead dancer. Sometimes I doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion. So that's good, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah, I doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
Your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
Which is one of the most famous lines in the film. I doubt your commitment to Sparkle Motion.
I can see why.
Yes. So there's all those things, and then standing up to, and him saying, well, things aren't as simple as everything being driven by love or fear. And he's right, isn't he? So it's sort of Donnie Darko realising all these things and challenging all these things and challenging his friends as well as they're talking nonsense and
and being horrible to each other.
Being horrible to each other and other people. There's bullies in there, and there's all sorts of things. And again, his superhero thing when he's trying to help Charita Chen, the girl that's always bullied, and he says, and he takes
Yeah.
the headphones off and he says, "I promise you, things won't always be like this, or
Yeah.
things will get
And then
better for you."
she
And then she runs
runs
off because she fancies him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's too much. There's too much in there, and it
I would
muddles
agree.
itself. It's not like when you watch the Truman Show and things reveal themselves to you, and it makes you think, and it makes you
Yes.
everything's there. It's in your face. It's boom, boom, boom. Think about this.
Yeah.
Now think about this. Now think about
Now
this.
think about
Now look
this.
at this.
Yeah.
Now think about this. You think, Nell,
Yeah. I'd agree.
you know, yeah, give it a rest. So I think Donnie Darko tries to say too much and ends up.
Would we give it a win? I don't think we class it as a generation because of how it's set in the 80s, but it kind of came out 2000. I think we kind of keep it in the middle and we call it an all-round
Mid.
mid. Yeah, you know what, let's just leave this one as mid.
Mid.
I think it's mid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
I think
it
there's
should.
better films out there.
There's better films out there, and it should be better than it is, and it could be better
Yeah.
than it is.
They
If
could do it,
they
they might do
just
a remake. You never know.
maybe,
Or a slightly different take on it.
yeah, try too much, try to say too much, and then ultimately it says nothing.
Yeah.
Too much. Right. I think the one thing I like in it is Celador, and it talks about Celador being something,
Celador.
being
Yeah.
something beautiful, but for no reason, just aesthetically beautiful for no reason.
Yeah, the two words together, yeah.
Yeah, Celador.
It's true
You can
though,
say
isn't
that.
it?
It is true. Yeah, I think it was Tolkien that said it.
Oh, well.
Yeah. Anything else to add with Botty Bunny? H.
Don't think so. I think that's my whole take on Botty Bunny.
So not a generational win, but meh.
No. But a meh. But a mid.
Mid. Do you
Yeah.
say meh or mid?
I would say I would describe something as mid and not meh. I would say meh if somebody was like, "How are you feeling?" I go meh. Rather than I would go mid. So they're kind of used in slightly different contexts.
Contexters? Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, it's time for this.
It's Burger Stews. Burger review.
Stupid phone. Right, it's time for this.
It's Burger Stews. Burger review. 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 It's Burger Stews. Danny Maxi Top 5.
He's eaten a burger and he's marking it out of 5. This week, H, I've gone origin story.
Okay.
Because we're talking about the burger that kick-started Burger Stew's Burger Review.
The Burger Stews Burger Review. The 4.9 star.
This is the burger place that when I had a burger from here, I thought, OMG, I've
Yeah.
never had a burger this good. And then I've spent the last 2 years trying to find a burger as good as that burger.
Or better.
Or better. And I haven't yet. So I was back at this place a couple of weeks ago.
When I have my gallbladder out, I better get one of these. But we need to do a live burger review where I eat it.
Yeah, well, I'll take you there, H. We can go
Yeah. Yeah.
to Beefy Boys.
Beefy Boys. I like that.
Beefy Boys. The burger that I had this time was a Dirty Boy.
Yeah.
And I would say Beefy Boys, Dirty Boy, 4.9.
4.9.
4.9. And the only reason I haven't given it a 5 age is because
You've got to leave some room.
you got to leave some room. Yeah.
Yeah. You never know if something could top it.
You never know if something could top it. But The bread was like warm but soft, but still
Yeah.
maintained integrity. But it wasn't like
Yeah.
crispy or dry.
Yeah, I'm following.
The burger, the meat was seasoned amazingly well. It was tasty. It was moist but not greasy.
Yeah.
The
Good sauce in there.
yeah, it had like a
Little bit of
sweet.
sauce.
It had like a sweet mayonnaise sauce in it,
Very nice.
but which contrasted beautifully with the salty bacon that was in there.
Ooh,
Just
yeah.
the right amount of cheese.
Everything.
When you bit into it and ate it, there was no part of you felt, "Ooh, this needs."
Something.
Yeah. Do you know what? I don't even know if it had pickles in it because it didn't. If it didn't, it didn't
Yeah.
need them.
Yeah.
It didn't need anything. It didn't need anything else in it.
What was the meat itself like?
Really, really moist
Yeah.
and really, really just cooked to perfection. It was just, yeah, an all-round top burger.
Good.
Beefy Boys. They're based in, well, the restaurant that I went to was in Hereford.
Yeah.
I think there's ones in Cheltenham and Shrewsbury, so they're not massive, but they've won plenty of awards, and you can absolutely see why they win awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they don't muck about. They're not mucking
No.
about there.
They're not
No.
mucking about.
They ain't mucking about. No, they know their stuff, and they know their stuff.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Yeah, so highly recommend Beefy Boy. It's just a shame you can't get them. Well, I don't know, because maybe it's not a shame you can't get them, because I think if they
They need to be special. If they were everywhere, it'd ruin the.
I don't think they could keep the I don't think
Yeah.
you could keep the quality. I think it would lose, and you don't want to dilute
Yeah.
that down. You can't. You have to keep it. You have to, if you're that passionate about, and you can tell that they're passionate about what they're doing because they do everything.
Yes.
Somebody's built that burger
Yes.
and knows exactly what they're doing, knows
they're
how to
doing.
cook it, and knows how to. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they warm the bread up. I think they
What's
put
the
it.
actual place like? Is it a fast food place or is it like a restaurant?
Well, the one that I went to it's a really nice restaurant as well.
Okay.
I mean, Hereford's a nice little town,
Yeah.
and it's got this like a shopping centre in there, and they've got a restaurant in the middle of
Yeah.
this shopping arcade, and it's a nice place and it's a nice restaurant. So it's not just like a little fast foody place. So they obviously, I don't know how they started. I don't know if they started because lots of places there's a meat van, there's a food van near me that's based in like North South Doncaster, and I'm desperate to try them, and I haven't been near enough to them when they've been around. They've changed location. It's hard for me to find where they go. It's a place. So lots of places start from like meat vans, or there was a place in Nottingham
Little
called
pop-up things.
little pop-up things like Annie's Burger Shack. That started off in a nightclub, I think, when they were just serving burgers in and through a hole in a wall in a nightclub, and then they ended up opening restaurants. So I don't know how Beefy Boys started, but they obviously know what they're doing. They obviously built this burger. They obviously built it with a lot of thought into how.
I can tell how passionate you are about this burger.
Oh, if you'd tasted it and had one, you'd feel the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once you have one, you're just trying to get back to it.
Just back to that high.
Yeah. You're just trying to get back to it, and so far I haven't. Apart from going back to Hereford, that's it. That's the only way you get back to that feeling.
Yeah. Maybe they put a bit like crack in it or something.
Maybe.
Maybe you've just been drugged.
Maybe. Like Mr. T. Yeah. Right. Are you ready?
Yep.
Test. Woo, woo, woo. Test. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, my voice feels a bit funny today. I've had a bit of a cold, so I've been a bit coffee today, so
Well,
I'm a
because
bit.
we were out late, and when you're at a party and you're shouting all the time.
Yeah.
My voice is a bit funny as well.
I'm going to have a bit of a mouthful of tea. Hang on a sec.
Have a mouthful of tea.
Got my big teapot, H.
Got your big teapot. You love your tea jug, don't you?
I haven't used it for ages. Okay, H. Question 1. What was the name of the dance troupe in Donnie Darko?
Oh, you've said it like 5 minutes ago. I question your commitment to...
I doubt your commitment to...
Does it end in troop?
Nope. Unbelievable. 5 minutes ago, H, we said
And it
this.
begins with an S. It's like sprinkle or sparkle or...
Yeah.
Sparkle. Sparkle.
Yeah.
Squad?
Sparkle. No, it's something about movement.
Sparkle.
I doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.
Sparkle motion. No, I wouldn't have got motion. I'd have got, sparkle, but no, not motion.
What's the nickname of Roberta Sparrow?
Of who?
Roberta Sparrow.
I don't know the names. How am I going to know the nicknames?
Well, they all call her it. It's...
Yeah, I do know what you mean, but I can't remember. She's the girl who was bullied, isn't she? But
She's what, sorry?
she's the girl who's bullied, isn't she?
No.
No?
No. No. Roberta Sparrow is...
The old woman?
Yes, the old woman.
Oh, okay. I don't remember the name of Roberta Sparrow, you see. That's why I thought maybe... Anyway, was she the old Death or something like that? Or...
Grandma Death.
Grandma Death.
Grandma Death. Yeah, so she wrote the book, The Philosophy of Time Travel.
Yes.
She used to be a teacher at the school.
Yeah.
Did you watch this film, H?
Oh no, I've been caught out.
All right. What was the metal artifact that fell through the roof? Donnie Darko's home.
Do you know what's really bad is that I know what it looks like. I can tell you what it is. It came off an aeroplane. Like I want to say a jet or something, but I don't actually know what it's physically called.
You can have that jet. It was an engine, fuselage from a.
Yeah. But I couldn't tell you the exact bit. Yeah.
And can you name the brother and sister actor
What's
in this film?
the actors and actresses?
Yeah, there's an actor and actress that are a brother and sister.
No, is it Patrick Swayze and?
Patrick Swayze and who?
Is it the mum?
No.
No,
Actually,
I wouldn't know
it's
that.
not. It's not Patrick Swayze. Well,
Right. Oh, thanks.
so Donnie Darko and Elizabeth Darko.
I don't know why I feel like there's another Swayze that acts.
I don't know.
Anyway, sorry, go on.
But Elizabeth Darko and Donnie Darko are played by... Elizabeth is played by Maggie Gyllenhaal and Donnie is played by Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, I didn't know that.
So they're brother and sister in a film and brother and sister in proper real... in Earl.
In Earl.
And what snack did I eat whilst watching Donnie Darko?
Oh, my lord. Right. Sweet or savoury?
Sweet.
In like a bag packet, like a snack food, like
A bar.
a bar, a club bar, an orange club bar.
No, it's this H. I've been eating it throughout the whole programme as well. It's
marzipan.
No, it's Damac caramel croquant.
What? I've never even heard of that.
H. There's no other chocolate like it. It's
You need to try the
Look.
Dubai chocolate, the viral Dubai chocolate.
Why when you can have Damac caramel croquant?
What's inside the Damac caramel croquant?
Nuts.
That's what kanafa is. That's what like Dubai chocolate is. It's pistachios in like,
like a pistachio.
Creamy, it's creamy pistachio sweet, like almost like a Biscoff spread, but it's like pistachio flavoured with like bits of like shredded wheat in, like a crunch, and you can snap the chocolate open and look at it, and it's all gooey on the inside.
All right.
You want to try it now, don't you?
Who makes that?
There's loads of companies. It went viral. It was like known as like the viral Dubai chocolate online, but there'll be loads of people that have done it now because it was so big.
All right.
So yeah.
Why is it called Dubai chocolate?
I assume it was maybe made famous in Dubai.
It's so they can just charge more money for it.
Probably. Yeah. So they could. It's £12 a bar.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
from Dubai.
Yeah.
I should not have put a piece of caramel croissant in my mouth then.
No.
More tea. So, H, I think we're all done apart from what's your telly been.
Maths and traitors.
Oh.
So where I'm up to in the traitors is, I have to admit, and I might get shot for this.
So hang on, this is
But-
celebrity traitors, isn't it?
This is celebrity traitors. I have to admit, and I might get attacked for this, but I don't think celeb traitors has grasped me as much as the normal traitors. Because the normal traitors, you've got unsuspecting duos. You got Diana Ross in season 2. You cannot be a secret mother and son duo or husband and wife, or I want that element of surprise, and it's kind of that thing of like watching I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here, that it gets a bit samey, even though they're trying to switch it up. And I think
Yeah.
Alan Carr is funny in it, and I have to say my favourites to win are Joe Wilkinson and Nick Mohammed, just because they're my favourites in there.
Oh.
Although I wouldn't mind Cat Burns winning, to be honest, as a traitor. But yeah, I feel like Alan Carr's iconic. Celia's so funny when she farts in the cabin.
Well, I suppose you can't have somebody in there like pretending to be Welsh.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing, isn't it? Stuff like that. Like, people lie about their occupations, their accents, their backstory. They're in there with somebody else. That dynamic, as in, we know these people already, and it's like everybody knows that Alan Carr's like giggling all the time, and as in, if it was a character we didn't know, like a person we didn't know, you kind of learn about them. So it's kind of lost its edge for me. I'm not even fully up to date. I'm an episode behind because I'm not that grasped. But Maths, Married at First Sight UK, I have got my boyfriend hooked. We both watched it. And there was a scene from the last episode where literally we both like audibly gasped. It's been that good. So if you've not watched Maths, you need to get on it.
Well,
What's your
H.
TV been?
well, I haven't watched much telly.
No?
For 2 reasons. One, I've been doing a lot of writing and gigging because by the time this podcast is out, it will be very close to my Nottingham Comedy Festival
It will.
show. So I've been doing lots of prep for
Will
that.
this be our Halloween episode?
I suppose
Or
it
should
will
we
be.
do that
Yeah.
next week?
No, this will be the.
This will be the Halloween episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So been doing lots of prep
Yeah.
for that, and as well as my show at Nottingham Comedy Festival, I'm involved in a couple of other things as well at the Comedy Festival. So I'm doing some panel shows. There's some political brunches that I'm on as a
Yeah.
panel. There's a couple of other shows that I'm doing, like 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there, and guesting on some other stuff. Doing some other stuff, so that's all good. So working up to that, and then all other things. I've not been listening to podcasts. I've not been doing anything apart from
No.
reading and or listening to The Secret Commonwealth, which is the book, the second in the
His Dark Materials. Let me guess.
it's the
Yeah.
Book of Dust trilogy, of which the third one will be released on the 23rd of October, and with our next podcast record, I'll have read it by then.
Are you excited?
Oh, unbelievably excited. I was really
Yeah.
worried that it took him so long to write this book that Philip Pullman was, because I think he must be in his late 70s or early 80s. I was really worried that he was going to die before he finished it.
Sorry, finished it. Yeah. I mean, how long have you been waiting for the book?
Oh, a long time,
That is, yeah, because I mean, like, I've only been waiting, well, I say only, but I've only been waiting 3 years for Stranger Things, and I am, like, buzzing, like, actively buzzing for it, compared to other people. But if you've been waiting, like, 10 years for it, but I can understand the anticipation that is built and built and built.
Yeah, I don't think it's 10 years, but it's been.
No,
a
but
few years.
it'll, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The longer the time, the more it builds, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm not worried about it not being good because
They're all good.
it's Philip Pullman and he knows what he's doing, and
Yeah.
he's
Is this the last one in the series, or?
yes, yeah.
And what have you got any predictions for the ending?
Absolutely none. H. Don't know what's going to happen. No, you can't say and you can't see things. But just the way he writes about the subtlety, and these are supposed children's books, H, but they're beautiful. The language in them, the way he describes people, their personality, the characterizations, and the interplay between people, and it's just, and the ideas and the things that are thrown up, and the way he talks about relationships, and the
Do you
way
ever like audibly gasp at these books?
yeah, they're one of the few books. There are very few books that make you order. There's only ever one book that I've ever read, and it's made me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
And that was Good as Gold by Joseph Heller. And there are very few books that make you go, and this was one of those books. The ending of the Book of Dust, which I feel sad that I won't get that again at the end, because when I listen to the end of this one, it won't make me do that because I know it's coming. But there's, every time you listen to it or reread it, there's always a little bit more unearthed. There's always a little bit more understanding about a character or a situation or a.
Some things you can kind of watch like that, can't you? Watch it again and again and again, see different things.
Yeah. But his Dark Materials is a thing of joy. It's very, very rich.
Yeah.
If you like writing and literature and things like that, and you'll love. Yeah, I recommend you read them, H. You should read them.
I know you've recommended that a few times.
Well, I'll probably talk about the final book in the next episode, and then I'll drop it. I won't talk about it anymore.
Okay.
Because it'll be done now.
So that'll be it then. We'll have a half an hour segment on it next week.
Yeah. Well, do you know what? Part of me is thinking about just doing a podcast on
his Dark Materials.
Yeah, and I might just I don't know. It seems like a big commitment, but it means
that is a massive commitment.
It means
I can't fit this one in. Never mind another bloody one.
Well, this is it. Well, it might. I don't know. It just might get me more immersed in it even more.
Yeah.
And understand it even more, because it's such a work of beauty. Being immersed in it even more is a thing to embrace, I think. Okay, so I think we'll call that tonight. H, if people want to get in touch with us, how do they?
They can email us on mygenerationgap@gmail.com. You can message us on Instagram, mygenerationgap. We have a YouTube channel where you can watch our videos slightly more unedited, and you can see our faces and the burger phone. If you know either of us, Earl or IRL, you can talk to Telepathic or Hair by Harriet. And we have a TikTok page as well.
TikTok? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, check them out.
I think we normally say good night at this point, don't we, H? But it's morning.
It is morning, so
well, it's not actually. Just gone. It's just gone lunchtime, isn't it? So, right.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Love you.
Good afternoon. Love you. Bye.
Bye.